Proverbs 31 verse 10 says, "Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies." Hello friends, I'd like to welcome you to Meditaciones Hello, today's date is September 9th, 2021. I'm reading from our Women's Devotional, Brushstrokes of God's Love. Today's reflection is titled, United in Spite of Their Differences. In the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 15 reads, "And let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to which also you were called in one body." Gender differences don't only have to do with biological or physiological aspects. They're also influenced by cognitive, psychological, and spiritual aspects. Differences don't make us inferior or superior, better or worse. They simply make us unique, gifted with the ability to adapt and with the emotional intelligence to live in harmony and complementarity. Discord and loss of harmony between men and women were the result of having separated from God in Eden. However, the coexistence of both sexes is unavoidable. It happens at home, school, work, church, and simply while walking down the street, or when taking a bus. Men and women are in the same boat. We cannot detach ourselves from this reality, so we must learn how to row together, contributing with the best of ourselves. For a healthy coexistence, we should develop certain virtues. God's word calls us to be tolerant by saying, "Therefore, as the elect of God, holy and beloved, put on tender mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering, bearing with one another, and forgiving one another. If anyone has a complaint against another, even as Christ forgave you, so you also must do." You can find this in the book of Colossians chapter 3 verses 12 and 13. Tolerance is the ability to withstand the discomfort we feel in front of people who think and do things differently than we do. Oil softens interpersonal relationships, and it's a virtue we can only practice when we learn to live in harmony with ourselves. It's also a value that implies respect for other people's beliefs when they're different than ours, and has to do with consideration when looking at others as human beings with dignity. Men and women, husbands and wives, fathers and mothers who want to contribute in the creation of a just and impartial society have the duty to teach and exemplify before children and young people the fact that every human being, man or woman, is a child of God. This makes us all equal. At the same time, they should teach them to accept that masculinity and femininity makes us different and special, not better or worse, superior or inferior. Our gender simply makes us unique. We invite you to listen to Radio Joven Adventista at www.jovenadventista.com. And please share this devotion on your social media with hashtag Women's Devotional, hashtag Radio Joven Adventista, and hashtag Meditaciones Diarias. We'd also like to invite you to download the Meditaciones Diarias app, available for both Android and Apple. I'd like to say thank you for visiting us here at meditacionesdiarias.com. May you have a blessed day.